Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today on the brand new season of Dungeons here on royal.enchantedmc.net. Of course, if you guys do want to come check out the server, please consider using that custom IP because whenever you guys do, it does directly support me and the channel, so it is greatly appreciated. And of course, the server is Bedrock and Java compatible, so if you guys want to play Dungeons and you're a Bedrock player, still look no further. I will leave the Bedrock Port and the Bedrock IP down below in the description. Now guys, this server is going to be releasing on Saturday at 3 p.m. EST or May 17th, 3 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys are online for the release. I will definitely be online, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to play on release day. Usually Saturdays, bro, those are just like busy days with IRL plans and stuff. But after that, I'm not sure how hard we're going to be going, but I think we are going to be joining a competitive team this season. And that's basically going to be the plan for the series. But you guys already know how these showcase videos work. Let's hop straight into some of the brand new updates that are going to be on Dungeons this map. So first things first, if you guys couldn't tell, we have a brand new spawn here. I'm not really sure what the theme is. It just looks like a city theme, right? Or wait, no, because there's like a bunch of vines and stuff everywhere. I'm not too sure. If you run into this portal, does anything happen? Oh, it teleports you to a zone. Okay. I mean, I guess if you guys are somehow unaware on how Dungeons works, basically you will spawn in a zone and you will smack a mob. You will do damage to this mob. Once you do enough damage, they will obviously die and you will earn money from killing the mob. With the money, you can upgrade your sword to do more damage, and then you can progress through all of these zones here on the server. There are a grip. I forgot where I made it to last season, but I know last season I made it the farthest I ever have. But I have still yet to make it to the last page of dungeon zones. Maybe we can do that this season. But yeah, it's definitely pretty hard to get there. But right there, just made $160, and I can keep killing chickens, earning more money, upgrading my sword, upgrading my zones, all of that stuff. But in terms of updates, they have 7 brand new sword enchants this season. Now, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, these are going to be like later game enchants to help you progress whenever the zones get a lot harder. But let's take a look at all of these brand new enchants and read their description. So right here, I think there are like 3 new soul enchants and 3 new essence enchants. I can already see one. It looks like the minion from Despicable Me, and it is literally the minion enchant. King Bob appoints your heroes as knights and gives them 1+ additional swing for 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like a hero enchant, right? Oh yeah, type heroes. If you guys don't know, there are a bunch of heroes here on Dungeons as well. You have the Archer Queen, Barbarian King, Royal Champion, and then the Grand Warden, which will basically just buff all of your other champions. I don't know if they added any new enchants like earlier games, so let me just like run through these a little bit real quick. I'm not seeing anything too incredibly different. I think it's all the same. Flash, and then another new enchant, Guardian's Magic. Chance to gain the Elder Guardian effect. I don't know what that means. Oh, which will give you a 1.25x final enchant multiplier for 10 seconds. You guys know upgrading your enchant multiplier on basically any realm is the most important upgrade you could get. And then if we go over to the Essence tab, oh, it looks like we have actually a lot more new enchants in the Essence tab. I guess the Soul enchants only has 2 new ones, but Essence, we have a lot. Right over here, we have the first brand new one, Sonic Boom. Chance to summon a wave of Sonic Booms that will do damage to all zone mobs. I feel like I can already envision what this is going to look like, but obviously doing more damage to every single mob in the zone, super helpful. And then the next one, I already see it, the Chicken Jockey enchant. Summons a swarm of chicken jockeys who will run to 4 mobs each, doing X damage and giving souls/essence. Okay, sounds like a very solid enchant. It sounds similar to Zombie Apocalypse, right? I forget, is Zombie Apocalypse back here? Yeah, this does damage. It's souls and essence. It's a 5x damage multiplier. What is this? It doesn't actually say just yet. Okay, little interesting. Moving on, I don't think there's any more in this row, but right over here we have Pandora's Box. Spawns a Pandora's Box in the zone, which will open with thousands of, whoa, what is that? Alloys for enchant procs? Alloys, bro, I don't actually know what that word is. I'm gonna be, okay, you know what? I'm Googling it. In the context of Minecraft, an ally is a friendly, oh, ally? I don't know, is a friendly flying mob that can be befriended and tasked with collecting items. Oh my God, bro. Okay, so this is like a 1.20 type mob, I guess. If you guys are unaware, I have never played SMP or like survival past the 1.8 version, so there's a ton of stuff that I don't know. I guess it's actually gonna be a very cool little enchant, and it's gonna drop thousands of them. I am excited to see this thing proc, I'm not gonna lie. And then the final brand new enchant is Dragon's Breath. Summons an ender dragon that will fly through the zone, inflicting damage on zone mobs. I don't know if this means all mobs, or maybe it's just gonna be like a row of them or something, or like a column. I don't entirely know, but that's just gonna be some things that we explore in the actual Let's Play series. Hopefully I can get super lucky and just pull an insane perk once again. I think last map I pulled Master 3 like right off the rip at the very start of the map. So if we can get that luck again, that would be great. But yeah, those are all of the brand new sword enchants, but this next update is going to be one of the craziest and biggest updates there is, okay? Have you guys ever been grinding on dungeons and you wanted to go like take a shower? I mean, some of you probably not, but like get something to eat and just chill? Well, Enchanted MC is going to be implementing an update just for that. And that is going to be slash auto fighter. This is basically going to be a robot that, like, quote unquote, if you wanted to say it this way, scripts for you. It is an exact like one-of-one copy as if you were grinding. So obviously you still have the AFK mob over here, but from this AFK mob you can't actually get any money because you can never kill the mob, and it swings a whole lot slower because you're AFK. Well, with this auto fighter, you're gonna swing at your normal speeds. You're gonna be able to kill mobs all while AFKing. Now obviously there will be a limit to this. I believe it's limited to 60 minutes per day, and I think you can earn time from like opening crates, making trades, upgrading your tools, all of that stuff. I'm not entirely sure how you're gonna earn time just yet. It's gonna be something that we figure out whenever we start playing. But boom, if I summon my auto fighter right here, you guys can see he legit walks around and starts swinging. So do I have any souls that I can like upgrade my sword with? I don't really think I do. I mean, we can upgrade critical 8 levels. Wow, I mean, that is terrible. Obviously I have a very base level sword right now, but this is going to kill the chicken. We're gonna get the money, and the auto fighter is going to walk to another mob. Now once again, you can only do this for an hour every single day. Like, that is the max limit, just so you don't like fully AFK the game mode. That would be insane. But I think this is a really nice update, bro. Like, if you want to go take a shower, go get something to eat, you can still grind. Now they are going to be dropping updates with the auto fighter mid-map as well. They're going to be dropping upgrades on like Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Probably some like walking speed upgrades, maybe some swinging speed. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but they do have plans to add more upgrades to this auto fighter throughout the map. So auto fighter information: players can earn auto fighter time through voting, crates, pass. The auto fighter will grind for you, so whilst you are AFK slash upgrading or opening crates and upgrading, you can still be grinding and making the most efficient currencies. Now the next update is going to be an update that has already been introduced, and it was first introduced on prisons. That is going to be armor enchants. All right, they have done a complete revamp of armor enchanting. Before, I'm not gonna lie, it was really confusing. So I actually do really enjoy this brand new set of enchants for the armor. Basically, you can upgrade your souls production, essence production, sword XP, or your enchant multiplier. It just makes it a whole lot easier to understand, in my opinion. And once again, this was introduced on prisons, and now it's being brought over to dungeons as well. And in terms of like gameplay, like cool updates, I think that's kind of everything that's going to be brand new for this season. But there is going to be a brand new economy. It's going to be a lot harder to max out your tool, but it's also going to be easier to reach higher zones. Like, if you guys have watched my previous seasons, I have always gotten a maxed out sword like relatively quickly, and then just struggled to get to the final zones. I haven't even ever made it to page 4 of the zones ever, and your boy has had a decent amount of swings a couple of seasons, okay? So zones are going to be easier to progress through, but to max out your sword, it's going to be harder. And I think that'll just make for a more fun economy, a better, smoother experience. But yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for all of the updates this season. Once again, this is going to be releasing tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST, or May 17th, however you guys want to say. Hopefully you guys are excited and you guys are hyped. I hope to see you guys online on the server on release. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. Drop a like, sub if you guys are new. Obviously, come check out the server with my custom IP. It would be greatly appreciated. And I will catch you guys in the actual Let's Play series.